Okay, so we'll run this R registration. So I think this is either 1997 or 1998. I think it's in 97 actually. Land Rover Defender 110 station wagon. It is labelled a county, but I think that's a misnomer unless it's rest of the world county spec, because it hasn't got a sunroof, hasn't got alloy wheels on it, and it hasn't got carpets inside, and it hasn't got the cloth trim. It's got sort of the twill trim instead. I think it's actually ex-military. I haven't looked at the history yet, but I think it's possibly ex-Royal Navy or just ex-Ministry of Defence. That would account for the rest of the world spec, and it's also got what looks like a military electric plug for the tow bar on the back, although it has got a civilian one as well. Spec-wise, it's got side steps all round. It's got checker plate on the bonnet, the wing tops, the modesty covers, and the rear quarters. It's a full 11-seater with centre cubby box. What else do we have? Rear step, adjustable tow pack with electrics, and as I say, underneath there's a military towing socket as well. But that's about it. So I need to go through the history really. We've actually got quite a lot of bills and things with this, I think. Finished in Windjammer blue, and the paint looks to be 99.9% original. Walking around it, we'll just pick out some good bits and bad bits. There's a few bits of paint loss and stuff on it here and there, minor dinks and dents. There's a tiny dent just there on above the headlight unit on the offside. A few bits of paint loss underneath the headlight units. Bonnet, there's a couple of bits of paint loss there and there. That's about it. Near side front wing is slightly dented here. It hasn't really broken the paint, it's slightly scuffed down there, and it's dented around there, that area. But looking down the sides, it actually looks, apart from that, really pretty straight. Scuttle corner on the near side is just starting to bubble up a bit, just up here and around here and down there, but doesn't look as if it's been got at yet around here. Possibly had a little bit of paint work just around the hinge here, but can't see any sort of body issues at all. A-post all looks good. A couple of bits of paint loss on the top of the near side door here, and there's a usual dent in the barrel side just here. Inside it, as I say, it's standard station wagon spec rather than county, so it hasn't got carpets in it. It's got rubber mats, which are actually probably better in the long run, in fairness. Headlining's all there. A couple of tiny nicks in the headlining above the offside rear passenger seat, but otherwise all the right trim is there. Apart from just around the offside rear window there should be, if you look at the near side rear sort of porthole window, it's got plastic trim around it. On the offside it seems to have gone walkabout. That's it. In the front here, seats are actually okay. There's a small split in the vinyl on the passenger seat just here. Looking at footwells and everything, it's all got the sound deadening in it, so I can't see what it's like under there, but seems to be okay from what I've seen of it so far. Up here it's all good. Interior, we've also got a radio CD in, although, well, it's got the radio CD, but I'm afraid it didn't come in with the faceplate. So effectively it's got no radio CD because we haven't got a faceplate for it. Let's have a look at these doors. Near side door is a bit rotten around here. Near side door isn't brilliant. It's still holding on the hinges quite well, but is rusting at the front corner around there. Still shuts well enough though. B and C post all looks pretty good. Near side rear door, a few bits of paint loss and reaction here and down there. D post looks pretty good, just starting to bubble slightly just down the bottom there, but otherwise all that looks nice in there. Possibly that's been painted actually. What else do we have? The near side door, actually up here is all very good in the spot where they normally go, but down the bottom the frame is a bit holed, but not too bad. Not in imminent need of repair, that rear door, and it's certainly good up the top here in the usual area. Near side rear wing is all good apart from a dent here, which is sort of gouged through the transfer and everything just there. Let's have a look under the back end of it. Looks all original under there actually. Around the tail end, quite heavy electrolytic reaction on the tailgate down here, paint loss down there, and the same on this side. I think actually the tailgate might have come off another vehicle because this different blue, actually no, it's correct blue there, I don't know what that is there, but it's been repaired. not particularly skillfully, shall we say, but it's had a channel section riveted in all the way around it, so it does the job. But it's cosmetically, it's okay, but it's it's certainly strong enough, put it that way. In the back here, you've got 3 seat belts for each side of the seats and everything. That's all good. So the tailgate's fine actually, but has had the steel section replaced with channeling. Still holds up the spare wheel. Looking down the offside, a couple of dents in the barrel side on the doors, but apart from that, not bad at all actually. Bit of paint loss just there. All good up here. Bit of paint loss and reaction just down there, just around the hinges. Little dent in the barrel side just there. Side here on the offside. Same story here really. D-post is actually quite good, just starting to sort of bubble through at the bottom there. And again, the door here isn't quite as good as the passenger side, but still not too bad there. But again, the bottom frame of the door is rusting, but once again, not too bad. And it hasn't been sort of badly bodged or anything. B&C post all looks good. Driver's door, usual bits of reaction here, and a couple of scratches on it, and a couple of dents in the barrel side there. We'll come back to the inside of it in a minute. Around here, scuttle corner on the offside. Again, just bubbling slightly, possibly an aerial hole there, so I think this is an ex-military one, because there's a couple of bungs that are in the roof and stuff where it's had stuff on it at some point. Little tiny, hasn't actually broken through there. A couple of minor spots just here and here. Offside front wing, slightly dented on the barrel side there. Dented in the front corner just there, and a couple of scratches and scuffs on the front of the wing there. Let's go back to inside. Driver's seat, all pretty good, just slight wear and splitting just around here, and a couple of fag burn just there by the look of it. Driver's door has had a repair by the look of it. It has rusted there but been repainted, so I guess it's had a repair section put in, but it's not, again, it's okay, but it's not as new, shall we say. A little bit of movement at the bottom hinge, but no more than that. Shuts nicely. There you have it really. It's quite a nice serviceable 300 TDI station wagon that is London Mission Zone compliant. It's a full 11-seater. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take part exchanges. We take Visa and MasterCard, credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world, obviously the cost. That's about it. End.